Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Movie Script channel. I am your host, Charlie, and today we are going to be reading positive reviews for the 2017 supernatural horror film, Wish Upon. Now, if you ever heard of the movie Wish Upon, lately it's been getting kind of a bit of a buzz because of Red Letter Media. They did a spotlight on it and talked about how much they loved it for how bad it is. Now, me personally, I've actually watched the movie and I still think it's mediocre. You know, it does have one or two funny parts, but I can't say that I appreciate it as much as the boys at RLM appreciate it. But I still thought that the spotlight was really funny, and I decided let's just read very positive reviews for this film. So before we get into that, let me just say two things. Number one, don't be a cunt. Subscribe, like. Come on, man, give me a little bit of love.
Now, remember what I told you.
Don't be a cunt.
The second thing that I'm going to tell you is to make sure that you're using an ad blocker on my videos. I don't want YouTube's ad money. Their ads are annoying, they're intrusive, and I don't give a shit about them.
Excuse me, General, but what about the fucking money?
There is no fucking money.
Anyway, let's move on to 10-star ratings for Wish Upon. So let's start off with this 10 by 10 rating from Emperor Yad. Entertaining with suspense. Nice plot twist. Nice plot twist. What the? To me, it was an excellent movie. For a horror, didn't need to get all gory, but it did provide some of that for people who like a lot of that.
Oh boy.
Whew. Sometimes better to show just enough and leave the rest to the imagination. We get the idea / picture. Okay, pause for a second. This movie didn't leave anything to the imagination. They show the old man dying. They show the girl tripping and falling on the bull. I mean, they pretty much show everything. So there's nothing left to the imagination. Moving on. There was good suspense, drama, and plot twists. Plot twists? There's that word again.
Wow, what a twist. Not really.
Versus other films, this is good as any other ever made, if not better. It's a high school coming-of-age horror film about what you would expect a film like this to be. Like the diversity in the movie, and with the Asian male in it not being emasculated. What? I kind of get that. I understand what that means because a lot of times they'll put an Asian person in the movie and the Asian person will not be some type of love interest, but I can't defend the review just because of that. I get that part, but also you can't. I mean, he wasn't shoehorned into the movie. It was just an awful movie. Anyway, moving on. Here's a 10 out of 10 from Pumpkin_Man. Final Destination mixed with the monkey's paw.
That you are so not. Oh, God. Balls.
So far, this has been the best horror movie of 2017.
Stop it. Get some help.
I was intrigued by the story. The characters are mostly likable, and it was interesting to see what Claire would wish for next and who would pay the price for it. It's hard to read because it's so ridiculous. Joey King was great and adorable as Claire. I'll agree, she is adorable.
So cute.
So cute.
I felt so sorry for her. That I do not agree with. She was awful in the movie. She was the worst. She was going through hell and you can feel it. A lot of other main stars in horror movies are so generic that you don't care whether they live or die or not.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
What the fuck? I feel like we're talking about a different movie completely. All right, let's keep moving on. As a child, Claire Shannon witnessed her mother's suicide. Since then, she's been haunted by the memory. Her dad is eccentric and goes dumpster diving as a hobby. One day, he finds a mysterious Chinese music box as a gift. It says that it grants 7 wishes, so she wishes her school bully would rot away. Sure enough, the bully's skin begins to decompose. She wishes her crush will fall madly in love with her. She wishes to be the most popular girl in school. All this begins to come true, but at a terrible price. Someone that Claire loves dies whenever a wish is made. Hold on.
That you are so not. Oh, God. Balls.
I'm gonna have to pause this again and say that that's wrong because she didn't give a shit for anybody that died except for her father at the end. Everybody else she didn't care for. Maybe she cared for her elevator girlfriend, but she didn't care for anybody else. Like the uncle, she didn't care that he died. She didn't care that Asian guy's cousin died. This is unbelievable. I can't believe somebody wrote this. Okay, let's move on. Will she be able to stop the madness? I highly recommend Wish Upon.
So cute.
So cute.
Fuck me. What a fuck. I mean, Pumpkin Man. Genius. Genius. Okay, we've got a 10 out of 10 here. Best so bad it's good movie in a long time. This is from Worm Hat's Worm Hat, and this was on the 14th of April of 2022. This is an instant classic for me as a lover of horror movie making and good laughs. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. He means that for someone who loves how they make horror movies and for good laughs, he likes that. I get it.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
I can watch this over and over. It really is the room of horror movies. Oh, that's very interesting. Joey King is a legend at acting and the script is magnificent. If you dig on multiverses, this is your movie.
That'll do, Pig. That'll do.
I just can't believe like people give this like reviews. Not like this one. This one is saying it's so bad it's good. That makes sense to me. It's the ones that are serious when they say that it's such a great movie, which we're about to jump into that right now. Now, this guy's name, mind you, is Troll Mister. So this review in itself can be a troll, but here we go. 10 out of 10, a masterpiece of storytelling from Troll Mister. After hearing the critics rave about this, I was afraid my expectations would be way too high for the film. So, okay, this is definitely sarcastic. Okay, so I'll read it again. After hearing the critics rave about this, I was afraid my expectations would be way too high for the film so good. Thankfully, it lived up to the hype and more. John R. Leonetti is proving to be the master of horror again and again.
You're serious.
Can't wait for more master horror works from him in the near future. There is no possible way in the world that this is not sarcasm. Nice. All right, let's move on. We've got here a 10 out of 10, really good movie from HR Miller-31403. This is a good movie. It has good acting and some really good funny scenes. Okay, at least they acknowledge that. It has so many twists and turns in the movie, which made it even better. Again, with the twists and turns. This movie was so predictable. Why do people keep saying that there's twists? I think the only thing that was a twist for me was that the movie was so bad that it became good, but that's it. There's no twists and turns. You all need to watch it. All right.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Let's move on to another 10 out of 10. This one's from Sandra-Durand80. This is great horror movie. I enjoyed it very much. I wanted to see this on the big screen, but I never had a chance to go. When I did finally see it, I was not disappointed. Most movies have a moral behind it, and think E definitely has one.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Okay. That's a serious one. Ooh. We've got a bit of a long one here, but this one is one that is serious and not being sarcastic, so I have to read it. So this is a 10 out of 10 from Love Under Law. This movie was good along with providing a valuable lesson.
Oh boy.
Yes, a valuable lesson. Fuck me. Okay, we got to get into this. Claire was very unhappy with her life, so she was given an opportunity to change it for the better in her mind. Her father stumbled upon a Chinese wish box, gave it to her, and instead of being happy with her life, she started wishing for things she wanted in life. Disaster followed with her poor dog losing its life first. Then she had several of her friends die too later because she kept wishing. The whole point of the movie IMO was to be happy with your life and as much as possible try to keep the integrity of your own timeline.
Wait, you dig on multiverses?
Wow. I can't believe that Love Under Law extracted that from this movie. Bravo. Bravo. Having thick skin in this life is a benefit. In my experience, demons have only done great things for me. What? Hold on. I'm going to finish the sentence. In parentheses, I've never had to deal with any bad consequences either from their help either. Okay, we need to rewind and we need to read that sentence again. I'm not going to stop after that. I'm just going to keep going with the rest of the paragraph. Having thick skin in this life is a benefit. In my experience, demons have only done great things for me.
Okay.
Parentheses, I've never had to deal with any bad consequences either from their help either. Close parentheses. So I can't really say, quotations, it was a Chinese demon that finished her off in the end, close quotations. More than likely, she got a heavy dose of karma since she was being so selfish and looking to enrich her own life while having no regard for others. Okay, we need to pause for a second. So if I'm understanding this review, this is amazing. So basically what Love Under Law is saying, they've had help from demons and the demons have done nothing but good things from them. So they're not really blaming the Chinese demon that finished her off in the end. He's saying that really it's kind of her fault, which is genius on so many levels. I can't tell you how fucking perfect this review is. It's just beautiful. All in all, a good movie with an underlying good message about being happy with yourself. This is coming from a person who's had help from demons, by the way, which, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I agree with that last sentence. I've never had demons help me, or, I mean, I don't believe in demons, but, I mean, good on him. Well, good on him or her, because I'm assuming it's a him, but it could be a she. Good on that person for having demons help them. I mean, we don't even have regular people help us most of the time. So for this person, for Love Under Thunder to have demons help them, I applaud that.
Repent, and thou shalt be saved.
All right, let's move on to another 10 out of 10. This is from Karen Bush Houston. 10 out of 10, liked it a lot. I like horror movies, and this one was a good one. I hope my rating will give it a better overall rating because it deserves it.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Okay, this has got to be somebody who has worked on the movie, but we'll move on. We'll move on. Okay, this is going to be fun. I see Caps. I see the Dope movie. I don't know if it's going to be sarcastic, but let's find out.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Okay, so this is another 10 out of 10. This is The Dope Movie by Bril Lafleur. Wow! I went to see this and there was only 2 people at this movie. That was how emotionally everyone was prepared for this movie. I saw this one part where the hot guy seriously fought with the girl and I gasped.
Are you fucking retarded? The hell's the matter with you?
That was the scariest part of this whole movie. Then the ending was the explosion in your face. The girl falling down the stairs cheered a lot of people in the movie. 8 people. I hope more people watch this movie. There was one really good part with a shitload of quotation marks. I mean, exclamation points. Everything else was A-okay, especially the hot guy. Yo, this person is clearly obsessed with the hot guy.
So hot. Want to touch the hiney.
Oh, and don't let me forget, parentheses, I was just trying to think about something dope to say before I kiss you. Yes, he said dope. This man really made the movie so great. By the way, not the man that I think is hot. basically the guy likes the girl, but the girl likes the dope guy, and he doesn't really like her. She just made a wish. Then there's a mean girl, and lastly, everyone dies. Correction, everyone's okay. Wait, nope, someone dies. The end. How I felt. Yes, that was such a good review. I didn't know where it was going. I thought it was serious. I thought it was going to be like fully sarcastic. I genuinely think this person actually is enamored with the Asian guy, but then they think that the movie is horrible, but it's worded perfectly. That's a hell of a review. I love it.
So cute.
So cute.
Okay, we've got a 10 out of 10 from Blue Skies 4020. Now this is a horror movie. Oh shit. Right from the start to cast, I enjoyed this movie quite a bit. You can really see a high school girl here and her mentality as she faces various dilemmas and how her relationships with others progress. That side of vulnerability is so apparent, and that made this movie very enjoyable.
At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
Wow. Different concept, good jump scares, good jump scares. Good jump scares.
You're serious.
Lovely music, I can't speak for the music, and fantastic filming angles. I can't speak to that either, although, wow, what a flex. I will definitely recommend this to everyone. Oh, Blue Skies. Do you have no friends left after 2018? How sad. How fucking sad.
You really are just a simple creature.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. As someone who loves Final Destination, I love Final Destinations 1, 2, and 3. This next review, this is worrying me. Oh, this is a long review. All right, I'm gonna read it anyway because this person started it off on the wrong foot, and I don't think we're gonna be able to let this go. Okay, here we go. We've got a 10 out of 10 from mom-29-22843. This was on September 9th of 2017, so she probably saw it in the theater. Wow. This movie is right up there with Final Destination 1.
Stupid!
Oh, it really hurts to repeat that. I was skeptical about this movie in a huge way. So much so, I waited till it was playing at the discount theater to see it. I can tell you, I was wrong. Wish Upon is about this girl who loses her mom when she is very young. I won't tell you how that would spoil it. Anyway, forward approximately 14 years-ish. Oh my god. I want you guys to read this sentence. Anyway, forward approximately 14 years-ish.
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Mwah. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss right there. Okay. She is now in high school. Yep, the scariest place on earth. Her father is a upcycler going from dumpster to find things to sell at the swap meet. I never seen him go to a swap meet. How did they come up with that? While out looking for items to sell, he finds an oriental box in the garbage and decides to give it to his daughter. Since his daughter is taking foreign language, she can read enough of the characters to see that it is a wish box. She's a skeptic and wishes for her enemy. Well, you'll see.
So cute.
So cute.
My thoughts. I love this movie. I am a huge fan of the Final Destination movies. Well, that's nice. It feels very similar, although the box is much, much creepier.
Yeah, all right. Well, great. Thanks a lot. Nice to meet you, man. Psycho.
Wow. Okay. The overall acting and twist in the story caused by the box are incredible. Are we watching the same fucking movie? Hold on, I'm gonna scroll up here. Okay, we're still on Wish Upon. We still are on the movie Wish Upon. Okay. The overall acting and twist. There's that word again, twist. Why do people keep saying twist? There was no twist in this movie. It was as predictable as the sun rising. There was no twist. The overall acting and twist in the story caused by the box are incredible. The writing in this movie also sets up the scares very well for the audience.
The hell's the matter with you?
Some of them you can't see coming, but they're there. Oh, God. I truly enjoyed that this movie does not follow the rules of horror movies set out by Scream. There's a smiley face. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll are not a part of why or how these people die. Oh, God. I have not seen a movie like this in quite some time, nor done as well as this movie was written and directed. Okay, now this has to be either the writer or director that wrote this review, but I'm going to keep going. Everything from the initial idea right down to the nitty-gritty of perfecting a scene was done to perfection.
Just a simple creature.
Being a true horror buff, I truly appreciated this movie. Oh my God. I think I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Like, my hands are shaking reading that because I just, you'd think that people like that don't exist. I know it's an opinion. I have horrible opinions too, but Jesus, it's like a level of delusion that you're just like, is that real? But that has to be real. I mean, either that's real or that's somebody who worked for the movie and wrote that, but wow. Okay, so we've got a 10 out of 10 here, which is a modern comedic masterpiece from Tasty Reviews, but I don't think I'm going to read it because it kind of sounds like it's a so bad it's good type of review, and that's not really what we're looking for. Let's move on to the last 10 out of 10. Not too bad to watch. This is from May Diana 65242. This teen movie is a bit complicated for the storylines.
Hey, you know what? If you guys don't know how to use a seatbelt, just ring your call button and Tommy will come back there and hit you on the head with a tack hammer because you're a retard.
Okay, complicated. Now, I mean, maybe they got the word complicated mixed up with off the rails or ridiculous or just stupid.
Are you fucking retarded?
But, okay, let's move on. Let's just read the last sentence. It has great sounds effect and great sad ending ... Yeah, I truly believe that this person did think that this movie was complicated. After reading that second sentence, I do believe that this person really did think that this movie was complicated, especially if they thought that the ending was sad. I laughed my ass off, and then I was just like, that's it? This is so dumb. I was a bit annoyed that I wasted my time on this movie. Anyway, there's my 10 out of 10s for the movie Wish Upon. It was really fun. Some of them were pretty funny, especially since they were very serious about it. Others recognized the movie for what it is, but yeah, that was really fun. I enjoyed doing that. Anyway, that's it for me today. Take care. I'll talk to you guys soon.